Doug Levi here, Strategic Insurance Services. So excited to share with you what we're doing in our opportunity overview. So I want to jump right in here. I want to give you a quick background on myself. I started Strategic Insurance Services 14 years ago. My motto is dream big and make it happen. I'm really passionate about helping people succeed in this great industry, and we're helping people get into the business of doing home and auto insurance and other personal lines insurance and other commercial or life and health insurance, and that can be part-time or full-time and remote. And so we feel really blessed. We had a press release done in January of 2020, picked up by Yahoo Finance and MarketWatch, calling us a game changer. So part-time results, full-time results in a proven industry. I've got a picture there of my family, my wife Amy, and my 3 kids, Abigail, Asher, and Avery, and I always share after my faith in Jesus Christ. My family is the most important thing for me. So I am a family man, and I joke I got a lot of motivation to work hard with 3 kids under 6 right now. So jumping into the overview here, I believe that people want 5 things from their work life, and I don't care what you're looking at, what you're interested in. I believe that you want 5 things. So walk with me and see if you agree with this. And we're going to take insurance off the table for a second. I believe that number 1, people want time freedom. They want to be able to be their own boss of their own time. Number 2, they want to be able to build financial independence for themselves and their family. Number 3, they want to work in a business that actually makes an impact in the lives of others. Number 4, they want to be a part of a winning team. And number 5, they want to be able to build a passive income stream. So would you agree with me on that? And if you would, shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you at doug@getstrategicins.com. Again, doug@getstrategicins.com. But I believe people want 5 things from their work life, and our opportunity meets all 5 of these. On this slide here, I just ask a couple questions as you kind of continue to watch the overview here. I want you to think about. Number 1, is your current job taking you where you want to go in life? And if not, when are you going to start to make changes to create the life you truly desire? What I really love about what we're doing right now is we're giving people this part-time opportunity. So it's not saying you have to wholesale cancel your job right now, quit, jump in with both feet. There are some people that are doing that. There's no doubt. We have full-time sales advisors on our team right now, but it's a great opportunity to at least step out in faith and do it part-time. And Napoleon Hill, who I'm a big fan of, wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. We'll give you a quick summary and some highlights of that book at the end of the overview here. He has a thought of the day, which he shares most days. And I really just like this, and it was, those who seldom take a chance usually don't have one thrust upon them. So think about that. Again, those who will not take a chance seldom have one thrust upon them. Again, that idea of stepping out in faith. This may be the first time you've even considered sales or commission-based sales or anything like that. Here we just talk a little bit about in the media. Again, and I do this slide just for credibility. You're still getting to know us. We'd be getting to know you. You're watching us, found us somewhere, saw an ad, found us on YouTube, whatever it may be. So we were featured in the media recently. Again, January 2020, press release picked up by several publications, including Yahoo Finance, Morningstar, MarketWatch. We were written up in the Business Observer here in Florida last year as well. And again, our whole concept and idea that it's game changing. Right now, we don't know of anyone else in the country doing a model like we're doing, where we're packing and adding as much value to people to come and get a great opportunity to get started in the insurance business, specifically home and auto, doing it remote, doing it part-time, and having the support structure that we have with our agency providing the service, support, and systems in place. So we talk about building your business and our business. Another way to put it, I've got a great mentor of mine named Mark Graham, and he says you have the opportunity to be in business for yourself but not by yourself. And I really like that concept, thinking about that. So we almost pack a franchise-like concept in without the franchise fees. The general startup costs are a couple $100. We'll talk about that at the end of the presentation, but we really try and pack a lot of value for people looking to come on. The other thing I talk about is our 3M focus. So I'm really focused at 3M here at Strategic Insurance. So we want people to be able to make an impact in their own lives and in the lives of their clients. We want them to be able to make money. We want them to be able to make fun. So we have a lot of fun around here. We do incentive travel trips and all sorts of different things to really just have fun and enjoy the hard work, the fruit of your hard work, I should say. So, and big on leadership. So I want to be the leader that gives you the hope for the future and the confidence to get started. So if you enjoy being around a positive mindset, positive people and enjoy professional development, you would definitely enjoy a lot of what we share with our team here. The opportunity, so we talk a little bit in that first or second slide rather about 5 things that people want from their work life. Again, ability to be their own time boss, the ability to earn great income, the ability to have passive income, the ability to make an impact in the lives of others, and the ability to be on a winning team. So this slide here, we just talk about our impact that we're able to make in the lives of others. And our mission here at Strategic Insurance is we help families and businesses prepare, protect, and recover from life's unexpected events so they can move forward with confidence. And I trademarked that mission 5 years ago. So super important as you're looking at this to understand that we really care about our clients, our community. Some of our clients, again, I started 14 years ago, are still with me to this day. And so we teach you that same mindset. We teach you to have the heart of a teacher, as Dave Ramsey likes to say, how to do right by your clients. And when you do that, you're going to do right by yourself. The other thing that we look at is we have and sell what everyone needs and is already budgeting for. When you're entering into the home and auto insurance business, and also if you had your commercial license and we're doing business insurance, you enter into a side of the business where people have to have it. If I want to drive a car, I've got to have auto insurance. If I want to own a home and have a mortgage, I've got to have homeowners insurance. If I have a business at any level, there's a whole bunch of insurance I typically need. So you're helping people truly with a need that they're already budgeting for. And a lot of times we can help them save money. And that's a great way to make an impact on the front end. On the back end, you plug into a team that has a dedicated claims process. So we really believe that when our clients have a claim, it's our opportunity to shine and help them through that process. And we've got a really great process in store to help our clients with that. I wrote a book called Surviving the Insurance Jungle. And yeah, that was me day one of starting the insurance business. No, I'm just joking. But now, we just kind of had a little fun with that picture, but really when I wrote this book, and you can check it out on Amazon, I wrote it from the standpoint of really what we've been teaching our clients over the last 14 years and how to find the best value for their insurance dollar. While I include this in our opportunity overview here is again, some credibility. You're still getting to know me. Check out the book online. But really more importantly is the average American spends about 11% of their budget on insurance. That's pretty staggering. So when you look at this here, and that's especially when you consider home, auto, medical insurance, life, health, disability, long-term care, jewelry policies, on and on and on. So it's staggering. In fact, our industry, in doing some research on this, last year, or in 2018, I actually believe, between home, auto, and business insurance, just those 3 lines, not life and health, in the United States, over $600 billion with a B of insurance was purchased in the United States. So again, just a huge, huge industry. That means there's a huge opportunity. You've got a lot of people that potentially need what you're offering. On this slide here, we talk about specifically Florida insurance rates. Now, my platform's national, and you may be watching this in another state. The concepts are going to be the same. And obviously, we could go and you could look at your state and find out what averages are for home and auto. But here in Florida, where we're based out of, the average Floridian spends about $5,600 a year on their insurance. That's pretty staggering, right? We took this right from carinsurance.com and then from trustedchoice.com. So the average Floridian spends about $2,000 a year on their home and about $1,800 per car per year. Okay, so I want you to think about that for a second in the back of your mind. When we go to this slide here, we talk about the power of compounding commission. So if we unpack the model a little bit more, and you've still been watching this far into the video, obviously shows you've got some level of interest. So what we do is we structure our new business commissions. We pay 50% of whatever the agency makes. So everything flows through the agency. We in essence act as the big brother, if you will, or the parent, if you will, and we pay 50% of whatever the total is in that first year. Now you can actually earn up to 70% based on production in terms of new business. The more you produce, the more you can earn. But we start everyone at 50%. And then year 2 and following, you earn 25%. So when we talk about the power of compounding commissions, we're talking about building a book of business with the idea that every time you have a client, you help them in that first year, and then if it's an auto policy, 6 months later they renew, or a homeowner's policy and a year later they renew, you get paid again. It's a pretty magical thing. With that prior slide in mind, that $5,600 a year, if you help 10 families a month with their home and 2 cars here in Florida, based on Florida averages, your first year you'll do about $41,000 in commission. Not bad. Now, I'm not telling you you're retiring on that. I get that. But here in Florida, at least, the average median household income to this day is about $54,000. That's between both, if there's two incomes in the household even. So year one, you could do about 41,000 if you help 10 families a month. Again, sky's the limit. You could do as much as you want. If you did 20 families a month, you'd be close to 80,000. If you did 10 families a month, you're about 20,000, and obviously anywhere in between. We're just trying to frame the conversation, give you a little bit of an idea of what the numbers look like. Then in year two, your renewals would start off about 18,000. Okay, and that assumes our 25% renewal commission and about a 90% retention. Okay, we try to be very realistic with the numbers. We're not showing pie in the sky numbers. We're also not saying you're only insuring multi-million-dollar homes and Lamborghinis. So all our assumptions are built into the bottom of this. And if you're on our website or check out insurancesidehustling.com, again, insurancesidehustling.com, which is sort of our recruiting page, we do have a compensation calculator there that you can find in the frequently asked questions. So year two, walk with me for a second, you would have about $18,000 worth of renewals based on the year one clients you wrote. If you do another 10 families a month in year two, your new business commission is $41,000 plus the renewals. Now you're close to $60,000. And obviously this can stack and grow from here. And again, sky's the limit. It could happen sooner, could happen could take longer. It may not happen in terms of you getting to some of these numbers, but the opportunity is certainly there. It's a tremendous opportunity. And if you were to sort of fast forward this and you say, hey, even if you were doing this part-time and you could do 10 families a month, and if you worked hard and you were smart and you were effective with your marketing and your prospecting, all the things that we teach you, it's possible. There's no doubt. By year five, your renewal income would be about $62,000. With your new business income of $41,000, you're right at $100,000. You're right at six figures, which still to this day is fantastic income. So again, sky's the limit in terms of what you can do. We'd just like to include that slide to really unpack how the commissions work and how you can start to build a book of business. Here we talk about our Advisor Plus model. I'm really excited about this. We're actually working on trademarking this as well. And this is really where we're sort of unpacking what are we doing, what do you get working with us, right? And so why I call it Advisor Plus, because we don't just give you access to carriers. A lot of people need access to carriers or markets. In other words, they need to be able to have, the Progressives or the Travelers or the Nationwides or the different carriers to write insurance. But in addition to having access to over 80 carriers, so we're very broad in what we do several things for you. One of them, and probably the biggest, is you have a dedicated service team to help you with all of your service work. And so what that means is we handle the endorsements, the change requests, the billing questions, the claims, the certificates of insurance, really anything that your clients would need after they've become a client, you help bring them on board. Our service team handles it from there. And our goal is to really unburden you so that you continue to focus on new business. And again, there are several other models out there, but more of like a franchise model that does this, where you've got some large franchise costs up front and all that. So you've got that dedicated service team. We've also got what I call done-for-you marketing. So we do anywhere between 18 to 22 proactive touch points a year with all of our clients. Remember, your clients are our clients. Your success is my success. So my goal is to help you build your business within our business, right? So we want to make sure we're engaging those clients, that we're keeping them happy, keeping them on board. So we do about 18 to 22 touch points, everything from they get a birthday call from the office on their birthday, they get postcards around the renewal to let them know they're coming up for renewal. They get emails, everything from a Mother's Day email, or we're getting ready to send out a Memorial Day email. Just good touch points to try and create good relationships with our clients. We also have some texting options as well. So very, very proactive on the front end. We have great training, we believe. So we do ongoing training to help you with both marketing, sales, and insurance knowledge. So we do every Monday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. I actually do a training call. People from all over the country are able to plug in. We go through a motivational moment. We go through some specific insurance training. Again, how to do home, how to do auto, how to do flood, how to do a lot. We do some role playing that the team really likes, give you an opportunity to practice. And then we also do some specific sales and marketing training. So we've got that going. We also have a closed Facebook group where we share a lot of ideas that becomes that community where you can really plug in and get some great info there. We're working on a training university with LearnDash that I'm going to call Strategic U, and right now we also have a YouTube channel. So we have a YouTube channel with a lot of videos. So we're trying to pack a lot of value into our training. We do weekly commission advances for the first 90 days. That's huge. So again, we want to try and get people off to a fast start. And again, what we do with that is we basically say anything you wrote the prior week or up until Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we will advance your commission that Friday, even though I may not have gotten it yet. Typically it takes about 30 days for us to get paid from the carriers. We, in essence, bridge that gap for you, and then we balance out your commission statements once a month as we get them in. We talked about the ability to build that renewal book of business with ongoing commissions. We also have in here an opportunity to purchase your book down the road and start a branch agency if you want. So there's even that opportunity for people that are very entrepreneurial and truly want to branch out on their own. There's an opportunity to do that. So all of that, plus again, and again, that's the Advisor Plus, plus access to over 80 carriers handling all lines of insurance from home, auto, business, life, and health. So that's why we call it the Advisor Plus model. Here we talk about joining a winning team. We're very proud our agency's been recognized both nationally and locally and won several awards. Probably the biggest is the Big I Best Practices Agency. So that identifies us in the top 1% of all independent insurance agencies in the United States. So there's over 40,000 independent insurance agencies. We show up in the top 1%. We won that award for the last several years, so we're very proud about that. Again, here locally in the Tampa Bay area, we've been named the last several years one of the top agencies. We've been named one of the best places to work by the Business Journal as well. And we have over 200 five-star Google reviews. So again, I don't say any of that arrogantly. I say glory to God for anything good that's happened to us. But I want you to know the team you'd be joining. And that helps you right away from a credibility standpoint. That will help give you some credibility as you would be networking and prospecting, and people are going to look at you and say, well, who are you? Who are you working with? You've got some instant credibility right there. We talked a little bit about our training already. In terms of some of our technology, all of our technology is meant to be done from home. Again, we've got people all over. Almost everything that we do is web-based and browser-based in terms of our management system, in terms of our comparative raters. So we've really tried to invest a lot in technology to make things easy for our clients and easy for our team. And we believe the best is yet to come. So as we kind of wrap up in the next few slides here, in terms of the opportunity, we brand all of our team members personal lines risk management advisors. Again, we're going to teach you, and you would learn a lot about insurance, about how to do a policy analysis, about how to do a market comparison, about coverages and terms, and how to make recommendations to your clients so they feel good and you feel good. Okay. In terms of our commission, again, we said new business starts at 50%, can go up as high as 70% based on production. Our renewal commissions are at 25%. That's for the life that the clients would be with you. We've got that dedicated service team to help you bring on new business and service the clients once they're on board. Then the other thing that we've got into our opportunity here is your ability to build a team of advisors. So some people really like this idea. It's a way to leverage your time and talent perhaps and building a team. And so this is not a multi-level marketing, but we take some ideas of recruiting basically. And what we say is anyone that you bring on your team directly, we pay a 15% commission override in that first year, with the idea that you're helping them once you've gotten up to speed and learn and understand a little bit more. You're helping them with proposals, questions, marketing, really whatever they would need. They would still get their 50% new business, so it doesn't take away from them in any way. You would get a 15% commission override in that first year, and then year 2 and following, we pay a 5% commission override. And again, that's tying you to a team member and that team member to you. You can have as many on your team as you want. So it's a great opportunity, again, to grow in a different way. We also talk, there's the opportunity to purchase your book of business and start a branch agency down the road if you want. So in terms of wrapping up, we talked a little in the very beginning. I would share with you some Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Again, just want to start with a question, though. I like this question from Mark Twain, or really a statement, but 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So think about that. And I know there may be some of you out there that are nervous, unsure, and oh man, am I taking the next steps? What am I doing? What does this look like, etc. But this is just really that encouragement to step out in faith and give it a try. And I always tell people, look, you can give it a try, try it for 90 days, 6 months, whatever you look at, and what's the worst that happens, right? And you can go back to probably what you're doing fairly easily. So with Napoleon Hill and part of his Think and Grow Rich book, great book, he really talks a lot about goal setting. We do quite a bit of that on our onboarding training with you. And so really part of his keys to financial success in life are 6 steps. 1, having a specific goal. 2, having a specific time to achieve your goal. 3, writing your goal down. 4, developing a plan to achieve your goal. 5, deciding the price you're willing to pay to get to that goal. And 6, thinking about that goal every day. And so those are his keys to success. So In terms of next steps, if you're interested in next steps, so we've got several options. We've got people that are joining our team that are already fully licensed in the insurance business at some level, and some people that have never had an insurance license at all. So if you already have your insurance license, here's what the process looks like. We do a background check with TransUnion. That's $35. We just want to make sure you can pass a basic background check. We have our 1099 independent advisor agreement, lays out our terms, conditions, commission schedule, all the things that we already mentioned in here. We do our onboarding and marketing action plan meeting. We charge $79 for that. I then do that meeting with you. We spend about an hour to an hour and a half, and we go through the SMART goals, we go through a fast start action plan, and I really give you at the very end, we give you 28 ideas that we put together in terms of how you're going to get business. So you really can look at it like almost going to the gym with a personal trainer for insurance and for sales. So those are kind of our startup costs, if you will. If you're not licensed, what the licensing process looks like, the license itself, to go through the process, you have to do a pre-licensing class. We have a special with ExamFX, which is all online. For your personal lines license, it's $169 for a video-based platform where you get to see videos and read and hear and all of that. And you can really do it in as little as a week to 2 weeks. Fingerprinting and exam costs are about $90. So all in your licensing costs are about $250. We do have a licensing reimbursement program, which I'm excited about, and we basically say, look, you pay those licensing costs up front, you come on board with us, you write 3 policies of any kind, we reimburse you that $250. You just have to track that and let us know. Currently, right now, there are also several states that are doing some temporary insurance licensing. Depending on when this video is seen, that could change, so you'd obviously have to check with the state on that. But that's sort of the process in terms of if you needed to get a license. You know, it's take the class, you do the class online, you get your fingerprints, and then you go and sit for an exam at a local exam center. It's really a fairly straightforward process overall. The only fee we have at any level right now is our ongoing agency support fee. That doesn't happen until you're come on board fully licensed. And with that, we charge $79 a month. And basically, that's access to all of our systems, all of our technology, our service team, our training, all that we're doing. So we try and pack a ton of value in there. Again, I don't know many people that can run a business on $790 a month, let alone $79, with the opportunities that we're packing in there. So if you've got any questions, reach out to me. You can text me. My cell phone's listed right there. You can call our office, which is 866-INS-0123. Again, 866-INS-0123. You can also email us at info@getstrategicins.com. So I encourage you to dream big and make it happen. We'd love to hopefully see you sometime soon and help you get on our team and have some fun. Have a great day.